Marriage. Ugh, how disgusting. I want the bitch to stay in the computer screen, not commit me to a lifetime of misery. Oh, what charm I possess. This is the Drudge report for the 3rd of May, 2013. My name is Julius Reed, and I don't want a girlfriend, I just want my internet to work. Oh, far-right Golden Dawn party. Why must you be so far-right? Like, honestly, we can't take your photo if you don't stand in front of the frickin' camera. Allegedly, a politician from the revered ideological faction tried to punch an Athens elected official, but instead missed and hit a 12-year-old girl instead. Dear God, if you're gonna hit someone, at least hit them. Obama, you're like the devil, but a lot blacker, and evil is obviously symbolic of the colour, therefore Obama must be worse. How's that for imitation Republican rhetoric? More than 9.5 million Americans have left the workforce since Obama's presidency, and a further 72 million background checks and gun purchases since then. When taxpayers become this liberal, you may as well abuse it. However, the president isn't doing too well in the polls, with a majority 53% of potential voters disapproving of his actions, and only a mere 25% who strongly approve of the way Obama is performing as president. Oh, what a sham. Chinese scientists have created a new strain of the influenza virus by combining strains of the avian bird flu and swine flu together. What kind of sick bastard would do this? The new hybrid virus passed easily between guinea pig test subjects and... what the hell? I think someone's playing mad scientist. Could it be you? What could be more delicious than a piece of influenza-infected poultry? Well, death, obviously. However, in China, things are much worse. It's been discovered that rat, fox, and even mink meat, whatever the hell a mink is actually being sold as lamb. I knew my Peking duck tasted a little odd when I went to take a bite into its fin. I mean, what kind of a duck has scales and gills? We can't trust those Chinese, but I guess that's why we've got Obama, right? Here's an excerpt from the president's speech in Mexico. You are the dream. This is the moment. As you reach for the future, always remember that you have the greatest of partners, the greatest of friends, in the nation that is rooting for your success more than anybody else. Your neighbor, the United States of America. Of course, if you believe anything this man says, you're possibly below the average intelligence of the common Mexican. The percentage of self-employed Americans are at a record low. I guess that means fun times for the prostitution industry. Unless, of course, your pimp states otherwise. Yet why on earth do one of my listeners have a pimp? The Springs fire in Ventura County have continued for a second day. The Californian wildfire, expected to only be 10% contained, has continued to gain strength amongst the sun and wind conditions. The fiery rage has destroyed more than 10,000 acres of land, although the loss is minimal. I blame the Japanese, to be honest. At least that's what my Chinese mother told me. The US Defense Department have signed an agreement to pay a fixed price of $59 per gallon for green jet fuel. Next, we'll be paying $500 round ammunition to shoot flowers out of guns, although I would happily pay $1,000 to see it happen. Yes, the pricing mechanism that used to be inherent in capitalism has gone completely retarded. The number of names in a highly classified US central database used to track suspected terrorists has jumped to 875,000 from 540,000 only 5 years ago. If you have any difficulty spelling my name, it's Julius, Reed, Reade. I figure the idiot behind the computer would want to know. Ex-Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi prays Hillary Clinton will become president, saying Hillary would be the most qualified person to enter the White House in modern history. Oh God, women in politics. If I wanted to watch The Breakfast Club, I'd turn on the TV, not observe a bunch of horny, late-aged housewives. The reader's disapproving because the show says so. The Washington Post has suffered from an 85% earnings drop since the first quarter of last year. See, all you need to do to create a successful formula is say a lot of dick jokes under the pretense that it's significant news. Oh look, at the dick on Kim Kardashian, also known as the wildly popular TMZ. South Carolina House approved a bill Wednesday criminalizing the implementation of President Obama's health care law in the state. Oh, goody goody. More than 559 pounds of explosives have been stolen near Red Lodge last month. Someone must truly like to party, and I commend them for their efforts. The ATF are offering a $5,000 reward for the information that leads to the arrest. Supposedly, the feeds are offering $5,001 for the very same information. Seriously, you offer people 4 digits and you expect the world. No wonder your wife is paralysed from the waist down. Quote Obama, "Most of the guns used to commit violence here in Mexico come from the United States. Damn it, why do you always have to destroy the illusion? As political spin tells you, if the public aren't dizzy enough from your response, you can always spin some more." Yet, this is also after comments that President Obama was comfortable with his administration's decision to allow over-the-counter purchases of a morning after pill for anyone 15 or over. And I don't blame him. It's probably nothing worse than getting an underage chick pregnant. Lindsay Lohan, you sexy thing, has yet again violated her probation by leaving her rehab facility where she was to begin 90 days of treatment in a reckless driving case. Although not to worry, because she's back and the bad girl in all of us resides for another day. Say, how's that job hunt going, listener? From the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, 80% of all Americans do not exercise enough. Breaking news, just in, coming from the critical part of my brain. No shit, Sherlock. Vice President Joe Biden is planning a new gun control offensive, although he still hasn't quite told Obama about it yet. Instead, he told me, which I then told Obama, and now it's just really messy. Google, your true colours have been exposed. Precisely red, blue, green and yellow. The company is de facto recognising the state of Palestine, at least within its homepage of Palestinian territories. Instead of recognising the area as Palestinian territories, it's now simply known as Palestine on the homepage. Eat shit, Jews! Not that I have to tell you, because I can't name one significant Jewish dish. Then again, perhaps it's because I don't hate them enough. Lastly, let's all hold hands in celebration for International Clitoria Awareness Week, dedicated obviously to the majority porn-consuming male population, as well as the 100% vagina-bearing woman population. Well, except her. The car accident was quite tragic. This has been the Drudge Report for the 3rd of May, 2013. My name is Julius Reed, and I don't wear condoms. I also never have sex, but you don't need to know that.